He feeds it to Humphries. The kick out to Wall. Trying to find Bloch. He gets it to him. Can't hit the turnaround jumper. And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but, you know, anything can happen. Paul George really making a difference here.
As effective as he was slashing to the hoop in that first half, he was even better finishing once he got there.
Those were some incredible dunks we saw. I mean, incredible. I can't imagine he'll be able to top those in the last two quarters.
Well, we're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third.
George with a really solid quarter. He has 15 points, and he's chalked up one three-pointer on the day as well.
And a lot of times, he's one of those players who can get hot and stay hot from the three-point line. So I look for him to continue to search for shots out there.
Wizards trailed by 13. So the Wizards 5 right now. We've got Martin. Smith is out there with Humphries. And it's Wall. And it's Bloch in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Martin, the pass to Wall. 6 on the shot clock. Outside for Martin. The dish now to Smith. The pass to Wall. This one for 3. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. 10 points for Wall.
A little confusion defensively.
Yeah, you know what? He sent the D a little message with that three. Miami Heat, a terrific organization from top down. And one thing you notice with these top teams, there's so much continuity. You talk about that consistent continuity, so important. From the coaches to the front office, they know who they are, what they're about, and how to put players in position to win the ultimate prize.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
Big blunder there, and that could cost them.
Major blunder, and you're right. A terrible time for that to happen when they're trying to chip away at this deficit.
Calderon dishes to Bosch. T-Wade on the wing. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
How about that, breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more.
Yeah, you got that right.
Watch with the screen on Calderon. And Wall kicks to Smith. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing them. That's 4 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been three-pointers.
Kicks to Wade. Now Chandler inside. And here we go. Washington fast break. Smith's running. And Wall with the slam. Out of this world. Aerial skills for a guy of his size.
Kevin, that's what separates him from some of the other point guards around the league. The ability to rise and throw it down.
And I wouldn't be surprised if that spurs them on. Maybe he sparks a little bit of a comeback here.
Game. Rebound by the Wizards. Bloch has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Smith the pass to Wall. He kicks to Humphries. Nice ball movement by Washington. And Wall gets it to go in on the assist by Martin. And that's 15 points for Wall.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
That's what's keyed this run, Clark, because they're keeping the ball moving. Defense hasn't been able to set up.
Timeout called, the Heat.
For a lot of players, leading comes naturally, but for John Wall and the Wizards, his teammates had to goad it out of him in order for him to start leading the way. When he did embrace that role, it did wonders for the franchise.
As far as Wall and leadership, seemingly been hesitant to lead his first few years in the league, but it's become more prominent the last few years as he's gained more confidence and he's grown more comfortable in his role.
John Wall certainly seems to have the respect of his team, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. As a young guy who's running the point guard position, and his teammates have great confidence in him as a leader, and you could see that in his growth this past season.
Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burton. Doris, what do you have?
Well, the 2014 draft received the highest ever television ratings, eclipsing even LeBron James's draft back in 2003. Fan interest continues to grow, and the league is now considering moving the draft after July 1st and packaging it with a season-ending award show. Guys, it could make for some pretty exciting theater.
Doris, that'll be something. Thanks.
Well, there might not be time for guys like Durant to give a 15-minute acceptance speech, but I think it would be fun.
And he gets it to go.
And they made 3 of their first 4 shots here to start this half.
Martin kicks to Wall. Smith for 3. And it's Miami with the rebound. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And then Gay with the dunk.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
Yeah, what a beautiful connection on that play.
Chandler with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. And Wade slams it in.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at either end, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team scrambling to find its game.
Yeah, they've done a great job causing havoc and then taking advantage in transition offensively.
Washington calls timeout. So for the Wizards, Plumlee, who's checked in for Blotch. Humphries comes in for Gordon. And Paul George is subbed in for Martin. Wall against Calderon. Wall dishes to Plumlee. It's stolen by Calderon. It's Gay with the drive. It's hauled in by George. Wizards trailed by 13. Here's Plumlee. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Wall's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Calderon kicks to Gay. Bosch inside. Covered by Humphries. Bosch, that's good.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Yeah, that's textbook basketball. Just having their way down low.
And George, here we go. Back to Wall. For 3. George, no good.
Even against solid defense, he's still going to try to continue to make that shot.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, I wouldn't bet against him in that situation next time.
Here's Gay. Another miss by Gay.
You know, he's so confident, sometimes to a fault, and that showed right there. That's a bad shot.
Exactly. I mean, that's self-inflicted damage right there. There are a lot better options than what he took.
And he should thank the defense for those 2 points, really. Nobody paid him any mind there.
Well, Heat leading by 11. Calderon passes to Bosch. And it's Wade in the corner. Gay kicks to Calderon. Cannot hit. And Washington the other way now. Wall dishes to George. Wall passes to Smith. Nice ball movement by Washington. That cuts the lead to single digits. And that's 20 points for Paul George.
Well, he's been a real positive factor for them today, although, you know, as a team, they've had a lot of negatives mixed in there as well.
Calderon in the corner. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dwayne Wade. Calderon's got 6.
Well, I doubt that was the plan there on that trip, guys, but they did get the shot to go.
And Wall kicks to Smith. Pass to George. On deep. Tyson Chandler pulls it in. Chandler's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Well, you look at the Wizards, they've got an interesting mix of younger players and veterans, and they had tried to build their team with younger players, but a lack of leadership and maturity and professionalism led them to make some trades for more veteran presence, and you need a nice blend if you're going to win at a consistent level and get to the playoffs, and the Wizards got all the way to the second round as a result.
Wade kicks to Bosch. Calderon for 3. It's hauled in by Paul George. George has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And the dunk by Humphries. I like that they're taking it inside and taking advantage of each opportunity, Clark, to chip away at the deficit.
Yeah, and doing it with the dunk is a major energizer, too. Gets the momentum going.
Yeah, and I think the interior defense, as good a job offensively as we saw. The defensive presence was almost non-existent. They may see this lead disappear if they continue to give up those easy points.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Pachulia, he's checked in for Chandler. Young comes in for Rudy Gay. And Phil Pressey's subbed in for Jose Calderon. And J.R. Smith with a slam.
Beautiful work in the transition game.
That's how to do it. Attack early before the defense can get itself set.
Wade outside. It's Young on the wing. Uncovered. And it comes off the front of the rim.
That's one he knows he should have made.
Wall dishes to Smith. Back to Wall. On the wing, George. And good, coming off the assist by Wall. And now just a 5-point Heat lead.
Boy, they have been terrific from beyond the arc here in the second half. You look at the percentages, good numbers.
Just what the pharmacist prescribed. Those 3-point bombs will erase the deficit quickly if they keep it up.
Pachulia kicks to Pressey. It's stolen by Wall. Right side, Wall. Right side, Wall. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
Well, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
Again, the miss by the Heat. In transition, here come the Wizards. Wall's running. Smith with it. Wade picks him up. Humphrey sets a pick for George. And he dunks it after the pick frees him up.
Boy, that's some physical basketball out there. I'm glad I'm not in the middle of that. A hard pick and an assault on the bucket.
Old school stuff there.
Yeah, there was a lot to like on that play.
Passes it to Young. Trying to get back on track. Pressey kicks to Young. Just 5 to shoot. Bosch, a screen on George. Plumlee with the steal. Smith on the wing. Wade is covering. Dishes the Wall. Right side, Wall. George passes to Smith. The shot, no good.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
Pass to Young. Knocks it loose. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. Tyler Hansbrough is checked in for Miami. Terry comes in for Dwayne Wade. Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over.
James Young out of Kentucky is appropriately named. He only turned 19 back in August. But he's a player with intriguing talent and potential at both ends of the floor. Good defender with long arms. natural